So I grew up and in the south side of Glasgow. You know, it was a single parent, my mum with my 2 younger sisters. We really did genuinely struggle. It was a tough upbringing. Now, watching my mum struggle growing up, I knew I wanted some more. So I got a job in IT, and around about that time, this is me online, searching for all this stuff and how to make money. The property bug was dropped. You know, I looked further ahead, I looked at my manager, and I saw that he was on a salary of about £40,000–50,000, and he was in his late 50s. That's the road my past saw, and I thought, no, I don't like that. That doesn't look well for me. That's not what I want for my reality. I sold things just to come up with some money to start paying to fund my education. And I never looked back. So at that time there, I was learning all this stuff. I started to get more confidence in myself. I started changing my surroundings. I started to have people around me that says, Paul, if you want to go and buy property, you can do it. I believe in you. Get people actually rooting for me to do well. So I'm going to go for this. And then in my early 20s, I went from, you know, leaving the IT career to then pursue my first entrepreneurial journey, and this is alongside me buying 1 or 2 properties, to be an events promoter. So I thought that that would be cool. And that lasted for about less than a year, and it failed miserably for me. I never let that stop me. At the time I thought, okay, well, I'm really going to get into this property game. That's when I started doing the hard record training. It all started to come together. I found a deal, made my first £1,000 trading property. So I thought, okay, great, I have no money. The money I did have, I messed it up in my first couple of property purchases. So you know, my money's in, I owe people money, I'm in debt, you know, I don't really have much contacts, I look so baby-faced and no one's taking me serious. I had all the things that would go against someone or would stop someone from getting started. All of that was my reality. So I started in this journey to start working what we talk about, our property deal trading business. And we started to do tons of deals. The average deal was about £5,000. So I started making some money because I'd been trading property. I had a pot of cash there of just over 50,000 sitting there, and I'm like, well, I need to do something with it. So I created my first bridge and finance company. I was banking serious money. We almost did $1 million inside of a year. So anyway, when it all stopped from the way that you could do what I was doing in terms of lending, I thought, okay, great. Well, what did I do now? I put all my eggs in the basket. I got lazy, I took the foot off the gas, I was spending more money than I was earning, and then it was back to square one. So from my point of view, I had to get back into that predictability, back into trading property, started building things up, and then the last few years has been a crazy whirlwind. Some of the deals we're involved in, I need to pinch myself. Our biggest deal that we're in just now is at Legals at the moment for 2,500 units. Massive commercial centre. We're building our own town effectively. Frightening. To trophy buildings, £1 million plus houses. But again, if I can go from that little guy that everyone says, where's your parents? Having no money, no contacts, no knowledge, to following a strategy that gave me cash flow, to banking the cash then losing it, to building it back up, to building strength in companies throughout, then listen, you guys can do it as well. If you want it bad enough.